I've made a few videos now, and I've realised that I actually haven't really introduced everybody properly, so I'm going to put that right today. I'm going to introduce my horses and tell you a little bit about myself, and also, as you can see on the yard, we have a cat, our yard cat. Our yard cat, excuse me, there he is called Flatters. There's a reason why he's called Flatters, and I will devote a little video just to telling you his story one day. But for now, meet me and my horses. I've been riding on and off all my life, more off than on, I have to say, and I was 42 before I was lucky enough to be able to own my own horse, so I started properly really late, so I feel like I'm still learning lots of stuff. So my first horse that I bought when I was 42 was Ferdy. He was 4 when I bought him, and we learnt together. He was already really beautifully schooled, and I was so naive then. I didn't think 4 was young. He was well schooled, so I just kind of got him and we started doing stuff straight away, and we had a great time. And I lost him last year at the age of 25, which was really sad. We just found him dead in the field. He got Cushing's and arthritis and stuff going on, so to me that was the best way for him to go. And he was never a horse who would hack out. He was very scared of large vehicles, and hacking then was what I really loved to do, so it kind of spoilt things that I couldn't hack him out, although I was quite happy doing loads of other stuff. We did dressage, we did trek, he was very good at trek, he was very good at agility, he was world and European champion agility wise, but he would never hack out, as I say. So eventually I bought a little Arab called Bobby, and I might just pop a picture in if I can find one of both of them actually. So I bought Bobby, a little Arab, 15 hands probably. I don't think he was bigger than that. And we had a great time. He would hack anyway, totally bomb-proof. He was awesome. So for a while I had 2. Oh, cheers, Max. Max is giving you a nice poo present. Yeah. I lost Bobby maybe 2-3 years ago now. At the time I had chickens, and he got into the shed where the chicken feed was, helped himself to a whole big bag of chicken corn, got himself a lovely dose of colic, which we couldn't save him from, unfortunately. And because Ferdy was getting on a bit by then, and couldn't really be ridden, he couldn't compete anyway, couldn't do what I wanted to do. When I retired in 2013, I thought, because when you retire you get a nice bit of money and all that if you're lucky enough. So yeah, I had a bit of money, and I thought, okay, so I thought I just want to stop riding when Ferdy was no longer able to be ridden. I literally thought, I'm going to be all old and wrinkly and past it, and I'm not going to want to ride, but that wasn't the case. So yeah, so along came Max. Max was 5 when I bought him. He's now 12. He is an Irish Draught Thoroughbred Cross, so basically he's a sport horse, and he does whatever you want him to, really. And I like to do things that I like to do, although I do believe variety is the spice of life with horses, and try and do lots of different things. It's really, really good for them. But I do also believe that you should find what their strengths are and play to those, because if they enjoy doing something, they're going to do it well. So I tried lots of things with Max when we first had him, and couldn't really find what he really enjoyed. So I had a lady come out, and don't laugh because I know some people are very skeptical about this. She talks to horses, and I've had her before. She's really, really good, and I'm not going to say who she is because she might not even be doing it anymore, but she was excellent. And my friend Amanda, who you might have seen in another video, brought her horse up at the same time. We had them done on the same day, and so that was interesting because you could tell that she knew what she was talking about. She was really accurate about both of them. But when it came to asking Max like what he really wants to do, what he enjoys doing. Basically, he was just like, I just like to go for a hack, me. So that really wasn't very helpful because, like, yes, we'd been on a few hacks, but you know, we'd been out doing arena treks, and we'd done 3-day eventing. We'd done show jumping, we'd done dressage, we'd done, you name it, he'd done it. And he's like, do you know what? Just like to go for a hack, really. But he is, come here, beautiful. Come and say hello. Come and say hello. He's gorgeous. As I say, he's really good. He will do whatever you want him to do. I've neglected the groundwork, so that is something that I'm putting right now. Now we can't ride with the situation as it is with the virus and everything. We can't actually ride as much as we'd like. So I'm working on his groundwork, because that's the one thing that I did not do when I first got him. And I'm paying the price for that now, because, as I say, he's 12. He's quite opinionated, especially on the ground. So I'm doing some groundwork, teaching him some manners, and that will all be in a different video. Oh dear, it's a hard life, isn't it, mate? So yeah, so that's Max. When I lost Ferdy, it meant that Max was all on his own, and horses are herd animals, so I don't believe that they should be kept on their own. But at my age, I didn't really want to buy another horse, and this can be a bit of a dilemma as you get older. I didn't want to buy another horse because it's just not worth it for me, really, is it? So Max is enough for me to handle. So I looked around for a companion, basically, and I was up for most things, a Shetland, or I don't know, anything really. But Shetlands can be a bit of a handful, can't they? So I was pretty much advised not to get a Shetland, although I do love them. I have to say, I love Shetlands. Anyway, I looked around for a lone horse, for a companion for Max, and somebody came along and offered me Dakota, who I will show you in a minute, and he is everything that I need him to be in a companion horse. I needed something that wasn't going to be upset when we left, because Max and I are out competing a lot usually, so I had to have something that was just happy to be left, something that didn't need a lot of pampering and looking after, and Dakota fulfills all that. He hasn't worn a rug all winter. He has his feet trimmed regularly and his teeth checked, but he's wintered really, really well. He's such an easy-going horse. He's a good doer as well. Hardly have to feed him at all. So he's ideal for what I wanted him to be. You meet Dakota. Oh, Max. Dakota is the little lone horse that I was talking about. He belongs to somebody I know who knew I was looking for a companion, and he can't be ridden. He's pure Arab. He was a stallion till he was 5, I think. He's now 10. He's very sweet. He can't be ridden due to an accident that he had when he was younger, but that's fine by me, because I don't want another ridden horse. I've got enough to do with Max, so he's absolutely ideal. He doesn't go mad when we go out, he doesn't go mad when we come back. He's easy to handle, he's got a nice personality, and they get on really, really well together, and that's what you want from a companion horse, isn't it?